let's just get out of here, okay?
No. I just remember when you were up there and looking around and seeing everyone crying around me. And not even realizing myself, but I was crying too. I mean, I just saw my mom up there fighting for us. And I'm glad I heard it. Man. I just hated that we had to.
I know.
That's all. I'm proud of you. Guess that's what I'm saying. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
On August 4th, 2010, federal Judge Walker ruled unequivocally that California's gay marriage ban, Proposition 8, is unconstitutional. And on February 7th, 2012, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed that decision. It was a momentous victory for gay rights supporters, but it was not the end of the fight. It was the beginning of what promises to be a longer struggle and one destined for this country's highest court. Judge Walker's decision was stayed pending decisions by higher courts. So tonight, like millions of other Americans, Jeff Cirillo and Paul Katami, Sandy Steer and Chris Perry still cannot be legally wed, their families still unrecognized and unprotected in the country they love.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The first time somebody said to me, "Are you married?" and I said, "Yes," I would think that feels good and honest and true. I would feel less like I had to protect my kids or worry that they feel any shame or sense of not belonging.
I shouldn't have to feel ashamed. Being gay doesn't make me any less American. It doesn't change my patriotism. It doesn't change the fact that I pay my taxes and I own a home and I want to start a family.
I'd be able to stand alongside my parents and my brother and his wife. To be able to stand together as one family who have all had the opportunity of being married. And the pride that one feels when that happens.
If Prop 8 were undone, and kids like me growing up in Bakersfield right now could never have to know what this felt like, their entire lives would be on a higher arc. They would live with a higher sense of themselves that would improve the quality of their entire life.
And that's what I hope is the outcome of this case. I hope for something for Chris and I, but other people over time would benefit in such an even more profound, life-changing way. That's what I hope for.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. I want to introduce the author of tonight's play. You all know him, Dustin Lance Black. Come on up.
Thank you guys for coming very much. This is the last leg in this race for full equality. That's what you always say. And thank you so much for supporting that today. We need your help to finish this fight at the U.S. Supreme Court. Thank you.
We also want to acknowledge the actual plaintiffs who are here tonight. Jeff Cirillo, Paul Katami, Sandy Steers. Chris, where are you? Come on up. Oh, they're right here. Come on up. Chris Perry, Sandy Steers. Paul Katami and Jeff Cirillo.
Thank you. Thank you. Everything you're doing is going to push this over the finish line. We needed all of you. We needed everybody here. We needed the AFER team and Rob and Lance and Bruce and everybody. Thank you.
Boys, you want to say something? All right. And last but definitely not least are the most brilliant lawyers in the country. We have the two greatest lawyers that ever practiced law, Ted Olson and David Boies. Come on up. Ted Olson, David Boies. Come on up. Ted, go through here. We also have Spencer and Elliot. Come on up, Spencer and Elliot. Spencer and Elliot.
Thank you for this incredible cast to take the words that took place during this trial and the emotions and to bring it to life before the American people. It's such a gratifying thing for David and I to be here. It's just fantastic. It was beautiful to watch. Thank you.
There's a real poetic justice here because the defendants in the case have done everything they could, and thus far successfully, to keep the videotapes of the trial from the American people because they don't want people to understand what happened at that trial. They don't want people to understand what the record was. Now, if they had gone out, they probably would have gone out on C-SPAN. And I'm not sure how many people actually would have watched the entire trial. But today, because of this presentation, because it's being streamed live on YouTube, millions of people around the world are going to have an opportunity to see in condensed form what the essence of this trial was like. And you have all seen that we did put Fear and Prejudice on trial, and Fear and Prejudice lost.
Thank you very much. We'll see you. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Good night.